Welcome to the REKAP Lunch Hour with Guff. Sunny day, Thursday. We are creeping closer to the divisional round weekend. I have some anxiety about it. So much damn excitement. What's going on, everybody? It's Guff. It's the REKAP Lunch Hour. We do it daily, Monday through Friday, 12:30, right here on the REKAP for you. It's all brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the 11 Chicagoland locations nearest you. Order.hooters.com. If you want to have it delivered straight to your office, your door, slide by, pick it up. Thursday, always a great day to say, you know what? It's the day before the weekend. I'm going to slide by, get my Hooters fix, go from there. Maybe take some of your bet of the day winnings, and we'll get to the bet of the day. I know it's become a highly anticipated. If you've been playing since the calendar year, if you've been playing, and I know somebody in particular who comes in here every single day and makes it happen on the play and the scratching of the itch. Rams Bears 3.5 points is the spread still. It's stayed that way for the last couple of days as we get closer to kickoff. Still a full 72 plus, actually 77 hours away. It feels the anticipation's killing me, but at the same time, I just want the Bears to remain in the dance for as long as possible. So I'm okay with the buildup. There's plenty of it going around. Bulls get a win last night. Doesn't matter. I did the recap. I watched the game. I mean, okay. Like, they're right where they are, almost at the halfway point, which is 19-21. Stop me if you've heard this before. So what are the keys to slowing down the NFL's number one offense on Sunday? Curious to hear what you have to say. I do think there are some things you're not going to be able to control. They're going to move the ball. They're going to score points. As I always do with kids that I coach, I say something bad's going to happen. Okay, something bad's going to happen. How do you respond? And the Bears have shown that more than any other team in the league that they can respond. The New York Giants made a splash hire with John Harbaugh, a big name for them. So let's get to the chat and see what's on your mind. Brett Kaplan, my guy, starts it off. What position should the Cubs still try to improve? He's got right field. I'd say right field. You know how I feel about the closer. I don't love what the Cubs are doing at closer, but right field has to be addressed now that you've traded Owen Casey. Eric, stat of the day, Caleb Williams, first Bears quarterback to win a playoff game in his first 2 seasons since 1950. I think there's going to be a lot of those type of stats for Caleb Williams to come. First Bears quarterback 2. First Bears quarterback 2. Only Bears quarterback 2. Honestly think the Bears will have an advantage in this game on Sunday because of the cold weather. Have to get off to a fast start. Can't fall behind this Rams team. The real Phil Simms. Get an elite closer and a right fielder, and you'll be seen as serious World Series contenders. Hard to disagree with that. How about that? I actually agreed with the real Phil Simms for once. January 15th, the Bears are still kings of the North. 3 more days until the big showdown. Go Bears. Cubs are only a closer and a right fielder away from being World Series contender, in my honest opinion. I think we're all on the same page there. Rick, what's going on? I've been walking by the pond pondering. I understand that at Phil Simms is a haughty Niners fan, but I ponder the stance of his utter hatred for the Bears, Chicago, and us, right? I think he likes us deep down, but come on. Jess, hoping Bears defense comes in ready to hit hard against the Rams Sunday. Got to take advantage of what Mother Nature gives you. It looks like Monday, like if I could swap days, I would give Monday to Sunday and Sunday to Monday this week. Monday looks absolutely brutal. The high real feel, the high real feel is -4 with a -17 low. Give me that. It's going to be cold. It's going to be like 7 real feel temperature at half or at kickoff, which should be just enough to get in the heads and the minds of the LA Rams. Eric said he just found out Jim Cornelius is singing the national anthem Sunday. That's going to be something. I mean, the fact that the social media response is what it is already to that is going to be awesome. He gets a warm-up tonight at the United Center for the Hawks. Jess, taking a walk around the pond hits different in Honolulu versus Chicago in January. Enjoy for us all, Rick. Yeah, in January in Chicago, you can just walk across the pond. That's how it works here. You know, you just get fewer steps and you just go straight across. Guff, people talk about the weather. Did the same thing with the Niners in the 88 NFC title game, and the finesse-ass Niners kicked the Bears' ass. Don't act like it can't happen again. I'm sorry. Are we giving a 38-year-old reference here to a team that was only known for its defense and not quarterback play? Are we going, really? You're comparing a Joe Montana-led Niners team? Get off my lawn. Phil Scrooge Sims stirring the pot. Just when I started to agree with him. This will be the best teams the Bears have faced this year, and they're definitely ready to handle business and win here. Okay. I mean, it's the final 4 of the NFC. Isn't everybody left good? Right? Like, The Bears played good teams this year. Did I miss something? They'll play the Rams, obviously playoff team. They played the Niners. They played and beat the Eagles. They went toe-to-toe with the Niners. They beat the Packers twice, might I add. Who am I missing? The Panthers, they did not play. I mean, it's not like they haven't played playoff teams. For real. As I recall, the Fool's Gold Deadpanners barely beat the Bears. They are tinfoil on a hollow chocolate football. Phil, it's like MJ says, you still got to come to Chicago no matter what happens. You still got to come to Chicago. Kyle, I really enjoyed the Bregman press conference. Did you catch any of it? I saw highlights on Twitter. Think he's going to have a great season at Wrigley. Take that. He's a great baseball player. Blackhawks back to work tonight. Calgary. McPucky, what's the goal line on that game? I think we have a new nickname. If my guy Lip is in the chat somewhere down here, he's been calling me McBucky, I believe, for the big or McBuckets. Hawks puck line tonight. The Chicago Blackhawk -1.5 is a juicy +215. If you think the Blackhawks are going to win by 2 or more, might be worth the investment just to play it. Same here. Great press conference from Bregman. Bregman's been around long enough, too, to know how to handle those press conferences. He knows how people judge those things. Here's the question. Is Bregman a much bigger and better addition than Tucker was? He's not bigger, squattier. I think when you look at a WAR standpoint, Kyle Tucker's a touch better, but I'd say it's pretty comparable, honestly, for a lot less of the price. Bulls with another buzzer beater. Doesn't really matter since they still refuse to get out of purgatory just like Jerry likes it. Thanks again for watching so I don't have... You're welcome. Happily did that last night. Not Josh. Well, when will people straight up stop watching the Bulls? Shaking my head. I think a lot of people... Again, we watch them so you don't have to. Just check out the recaps. We take care of everything. We're real in the recaps. Say what needs to be said. Many of what's on your mind. Kyle, a big thanks to you and Cap yesterday for the members-only Q&A. Looking forward to the next one. I'll have more questions ready for you both. That was a lot of fun. Looking forward to making those more regular here in 2026. So I'm glad that we had the opportunity to do that yesterday. I don't watch the Bulls. I just watch the recaps and the re-Guffs. That's good, Landon. I like that. Bulls are a civic embarrassment, plain and simple. Take that, Guff. Doesn't matter what they do rest of the season. Jerry needs to sell the team for a rebuild. That's how everybody's starting to feel. And the seats are starting to show that. Until they show me they're serious, not wasting my time, I'll watch Illini basketball. Again, we can watch them so you don't have to. Kyle, I haven't watched the Bulls since the Jordan days. Wow. Rick, hey, Becky, what type of wine do you drink? Is it expensive? You're not a Boone's farm girl, are you? Oh, boy. That's taking me way back, Rick. Those are college days. Watch when they had Tibbs, but not much after he got let go. I think that's fair, too. I love when you guys are all back, like saying hello to everybody. Anyone else enjoy their coffee with Cap this morning? Cap he's fighting the elements, man. That guy, getting him a nap right now. Got to make sure he's rested and ready to go. How many members do we have now? Is there a way you could put up on member? Is there a way you could put up member's number on a graphic? I think we're in the mid 60s. Let me see. I'll tell you what, Rick. I will try to get that answer for you while we're on the show. Okay? How about that? That's what I like to do. I like to answer your questions as is. Let's see if I can pull this up before I move on. See if I can pull this up. You might have to give me a minute. You might have to give me a second here. Community. We are at 72 members, Rick. Up to 72. We're climbing, my friend. We're climbing. I just love the way we're still talking football. It's not the norm in head coaching search. What can they do to improve next season? They only finished 4-13. Amen. Sometimes this thing acts wonky. I'm using voice recognition. AI, man. It's going to solve everything, right? Nope. Guess your boy Joe really wanted Harbaugh to be the coach. Just glad they didn't steal Marcus Freeman away from Notre Dame. It's a good thing for Joe. You get accountability in the room immediately. Dustin, happy International Free Agent Signing Day, everybody. Cubs off and running with 4 pickups already. Expected to land 17 by the end of the day. That's good, Dustin. Those guys signed very, very young. Hi, Clyde. Happy for Harbaugh going to the Giants. I think he will turn that franchise around. Luis says 40-21 Rams. I like who Luis just kind of floats in, drops a bomb, and walks out. That's fine. Glad I took the rest of the day off today. Looking forward to an afternoon of being chill. Hooters fix. That's right, Rick. Looks like we get another Packer fan in here. Luis, do you love that team up north? The Bregman press conference was great. Bulls have had the same exact record of 19-21 through 40 games the last 4 years. How about that? Speaking of memberships, we're talking about them right here. If you're wondering, like, what's this membership thing that they're talking about? You did a live Q&A yesterday with members only? Yeah, we did. If you'd like to become a member, we'll celebrate you right now on the program. Become a member, boom, $2.99 a month. There's badges, there's all kinds of stuff. We do a Friday prediction video. If you get the game score correctly or closest to it, you win a hoodie. Ask Jess. She won last week. Jess joined last week, or just joined. She's one of the OGs. She won the hoodie last week. What's up, Progressive? Problem is there's no food closers, good closers left on the market unless you buy low on Kirby Yates and hope for a bounce back. I'm hoping the White Sox buy low on Kirby Yates, assuming his physical is cleared. No amount of polar plunges can prepare LA for the weather that will be present in Soldier Field. I hope so. Othello, welcome to the chat. I don't see the NFL original Bears inspiring hatred in someone, but live your life. Okay. We're talking to who? Was that to somebody? Did I miss something? I don't blame you. I've done the same thing every other Chicago team, especially with Thomas Stewart allowing Jed to spend. Thomas Stewart. Oh, Thomas Stewart, middle name. That comes to show Mike and Jerry are pathetic. Yes, Clyde, we did not play Seattle. Hey, Phil, I thought you were a Niners fan, so why are you singing the praises of their mortal enemy, Rams, who are beatable? They lost to the Falcons and Panthers in the regular season. Wish I could have joined yesterday. Work has been busy, but I'll try to be there for the next one. All right, Jess, all good. You can always watch those, by the way, on demand. I'm not comparing the team, says Phil. I'm talking about people. Assuming that a team from California can't win in the cold. Like I said, these dudes are ready to go. I don't think anybody's sitting here saying the Rams can't win. I mean, they're 4-point favorites. Charles, hey, Guff, what do you think of the line between Indy and the U for the Natty? I think it's going to be a little bit of a public line, and I think there's a lot of people. I know, like, the Bear is saying that Miami's super. Of course, Miami is motivated. Why wouldn't they be motivated? Miami versus Indiana is up to, last I saw was 8.5. Where did we got here? They are now, 8.5. I've said it from the start. I think Indiana wins handily. We should celebrate when we hit 100 members. I'd like to celebrate right now. Why can't we celebrate right now? Looks like we have 71 members, by the way. 71 members. Hi, Robert. How are you? Speaking of members, 70s. We're in the 70s. Phil, Bears defense needs to step up. Caleb in the offense will take care of the rest. I will say this, Phil. Caleb in the offense needs to step up earlier. They have to. The Rams defense not that good. Mercedes, thank you for the comment. They're okay. They can pressure, but where you can get the Rams defense is their secondary. You can take shots on them, and Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams want to do that. Nathan says LaFleur is allegedly working with the Rams ahead of the game this week, and it's the most bitch-made stuff I've heard all year. Guy is such a coward. Is that true? I mean, that's next level. I don't even know, like, technically, can you do that? I see the rumors here. Chicago Bears, great content. Again, Bear Down Chicago and this playoff runners bring back memories with his dad and the 85 Bears kicking ass. Bear Down, F Green Bay. I love that. If the Bears get better, whatever elite closer is available to and extend Nico this offseason, if they don't do that, it won't be a successful offseason. I don't know about that. Hi, Fred. Do they still put the big bear helmets on the lion in front of the museum? They have in the past. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know if I was on a text thread earlier with a couple of buddies. I don't know. It looked true. Hey, let me pull it up here. Where the heck is it? Here it is. Is this true that the Iceman has arrived? Have you? Yeah, this is true. How about this? Going down the Chicago River, the Iceman at the Merchandise Mart. That used to be the NBC studios. How awesome is that? Maybe that's better than the actual Lions. Eric, Guff, I think the Bears can exploit the Rams linebackers and secondary with Loveland. I think he'll have a monster game. I think they can get behind those guys too. Still playing Guffs until the hoodie is yours. I just got hers, finally. I think it's bound to happen. Rick, hey, Bex, becoming a member will cost less than a wine glass. That is very true. Blind Warrior, between the weather and the crowd, I think the Bears have a slight advantage in this upcoming game. Bear down, let's effing go. I like all the new comments. It feels like we're getting new people here in the chat. Did Kirby Yates sign with the Angels? Did I miss that over the weekend? Again, the Angels signing a guy. Did I miss? Angels did sign him. What'd they sign him for? It's going to piss me off. $5 million. Thank you, Mercedes, for clarifying. Bet the over on the Rams-Bears game. Take the under on Houston, New England. Easy money. Uh-oh. Robert, nothing's easy in this game. Guff, have you figured out whom Phil is a fan of? Yes, Edward. He is a Niners fan. I think Indiana's going to win on Monday. So do I. And I hope. I'd be intrigued to see how the Cubs buy low on Michael Kopech. Pitched very well in relief, and Tommy Hotovy could do a lot. For those who don't know, I love Michael Kopech, so I love that option. Could you imagine watching Michael Kopech, a good Michael Kopech, pitch at Hooters? Because that'd be fun. Watching Cubs games in the summer, you're at Hooters. If you're there in January, it's because you're watching football and some college basketball. Maybe you have to go deep to find the games I'm betting on. But they are also backing up your New Year's resolutions by offering a Michelob non-alcoholic beer. It's on draft this week, or this month, I should say, as you who partake in No Juice January. The lunch specials are incredible, and they're hard to find. You'll never get $9.99 or less really anywhere else. You have the blackened chicken Caesar salad, the cheeseburger hamburger, the OG, and the boneless wings. The party packs, that's what's going. I was at Hooters on Saturday. The party packs are phenomenal. Those things were going out left and right. 25 wings with fries, 50 wings with wings and fries, blue cheese, ranch, the whole 9 yards. The touchdown party packs at Hooters, that's the best way to watch your game. It's hard to watch football games. Like, I'm one of those guys, I don't want to watch it at a bar. Like, I want to hear it. I want to be dialed in. If I need to go back and look at the film, I will. So I'm a big fan of ordered.hooters.com. Proud partner of the Recap and the Recap Lunch Hour. Let's see here. Happy Illinois men's and basketball teams having great seasons so far. Yeah, the Illinois Northwestern game last night. Rich Eisen did a power ranking of potential Super Bowls, put Bears Patriots at 6. It should be 1. Thomas, you got to remember, we think it's number 1 because it's 40 years. Othello, the Iceman statue, is dope. If LaFleur's working with the Rams, they'll definitely lose. That's great. They certainly won't know how to prepare in the second half to make adjustments. It's a great call. Hey, here's your first half game plan. I don't know what to do at halftime. Godfather, going to our 51st annual winter camping trip to Oregon, Illinois tomorrow. Started in 1975, never missed a year. Now that the Bears game are on late, we'll be home for the game. I'm still feeling okay to go. Godfather, there's nothing. I love traditions more than anything in the world. What an unbelievable tradition. It is cold as you know what, and you guys are going camping. I love it. And I know that health has not been your best friend in 2025. Thank God it's 2026. And more importantly, that you can continue to do this tradition. Merch. We got the new Colston Loveland shirt out. 3rd and Colston. That's an awesome shirt. We raffled it off a couple times last week. Of course, to Take That Green Bay, we got Good, Better, Best. All kinds of good Bears merch for you at that link right there. Hard to imagine LaFleur not being in the Rams here with his brother working there and saying if it's actually happening. Agreed. It's also weak. I'm okay. Michael Kopech is still available. What's your new go-to sauce at Hooters? You know what I've been doing, Kyle, lately? I've just been going standard hot. Just give me the hot. I'm not going to experiment with it's too sweet. No, just give me hot. Their hot sauce is always just a good go-to. I've just been living there since Mango Habaneros. What position should the Cubs? I know, Brett. We said right. I'm going to go right or closer. Blind Warrior, you guys probably didn't know about the Beep Baseball World Series playoffs will be held this year in the Chicago area in Aurora. I play center field for the Chicago Comets. Is that the Blind Warrior. Yeah, I am aware. We did a feature on this. Chuck Garfin, my good friend Chuck Garfin, did a feature on the Blind Warrior games, 15 years ago. It's incredible, folks. Blind Baseball League, obviously Blind Warrior Gamer. It's incredible how these guys are able to pitch, hit, field. It's very inspiring, and I think that's all. I did not know that they were playing in the Chicago area this year, so thank you for pointing that out. Nico making the Cubs lineup graphic they posted today is a good sign if you're one to read tea leaves. Probably true, but doesn't mean it can't be done. Malort shot. What are we doing, Malort? When? Sounds good. That's my go-to. That's your go-to too. The hot wings, blue cheese, dip them in. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to do a little repeat performance today. Get a dog of the day in conjunction with Pause for Patrick, helping over 30,000 adolescents with mental health challenges since 2020. And what they're doing is super inspiring. There's Hudson, the mini golden doodle, loves just the raw bones and a stuffed animal. Loves going anywhere and everywhere with family. And why shouldn't you? All dogs are therapy dogs. If you'd like your dog featured as the dog of the day, email me at recapoffice@gmail.com, recapoffice@gmail.com. Help the mission. Help Pause for Patrick's life-changing mission. You guys know it's very near and dear to my heart. If you text REKAP25 to 44321, you can donate anything, $1, $2, $5, $10. You can do recurring monthly donations, whatever it might be. Please help, because the mental health situation in this country, especially for young adolescents, is a pandemic. Trust me, places are overflowing. They want to get therapy dogs in these facilities full time to help adolescents facing mental health challenges. Text REKAP 25 to 44321. I don't see my guy Lip Ripper on here yet. Maybe he's not going to come on today, but I'm going to give another bet of the day here in just a minute. Blind Warrior Beat Baseball, modified version of baseball for the blind guys. You should check it out. Yes, that's what I dead on. I remember. I remember the feature very well. Hudson is back. Absolutely. Bregman's going to play for the World Baseball Classic. I saw that as well. Pablo, thanks for the Q&A yesterday. Become a member. Yes, you're welcome, Pablo. Thanks for being there, buddy. Dustin, just want to let the recap world know that I received an unbelievable opportunity with both the Frontier League and American Professional Baseball Association to rate every park based on experience. That's awesome. Dustin, make sure you report here too what you're coming up with. There's some really damn good ballparks that you're going to be going to. Thomas, shouldn't the Cubs go after a catcher? Carson Kelly's getting up there, and Amaya's coming off 2 injuries. I just don't see it as a priority. Betancourt's not a closer. I don't see it as a priority, Thomas. Rank each stadium based on fan fratmosphere, amenities, parking, merch, food, price. I look forward to this. I look forward to seeing your report, Dustin. You're the man, Pablo. Wellness check. We heard from Swayze briefly during the holidays. Anyone know if he's okay? Hope so. Me too. Yeah, and this is what happens when you bring stuff, good or bad, to the program. We celebrate or we rally behind. And this is what happens. Dustin, that kind of news. Look at this. Look at everybody. Jess, that sounds amazing. Let us all know your experiences. Clyde, come on, man. Are you on the show? We're cool. Man. Robert. Best is I've been to quite a few Chicago Dogs. Gary and Gateway Grizzlies have become some of the best places to go to. 100%. Speaking of best, oh boy. I hope for those of you who do dabble that you've been dabbling with me lately. I went deep in the pond yesterday to give you a 6.5 point cover on the Rice Owls, improving to 8-10 on the year with an easy cover. So now we go back to the college hardwood. It has been that kind of time since 2026. An 8-1 stretch in January. We are 8-1 in January, folks. You can't make that up. The hardwood and college sports have been 24-11 for us this year. Come on. Mercer, some of my favorite teams in the country who are good against the number are playing today. Mercer at VMI, laying 8.5. It's a healthy number for the road game. Also like Hofstra laying 7.5. Portland State tonight at home in late night action. They're laying 2.5. I'm going to parlay the three of those together, but I'm giving you Mercer as the play of the day. This is how it's been living in this life for a while. 2026, off and running. Kyle dabbles. We have really rolled. Top Guff, let's go. F Green Bay, let's ride. Let's go. Nathan, now entering the ring, the undisputed champ, Top Guff, 8-1. Look at that. The numbers don't lie, folks. 51, 42-1 since we started this in September 1st. That's when our fiscal year for the betting world changes. So we're and May. I was thinking about maybe like April, like after post-tournament time, we flip that again. But man, oh man. Pay. Aviate City. Caleb Williams going to be the 6th. Okay. So there it is. Mercer minus 8.5 tonight. You heard me. I also like Hofstra 7.5, Portland State 2.5, but Mercer is the pick, the official bet of the day pick for the show. Mercer laying 8.5. Robert says, got to head back to work. Nice chatting with everyone. Talk to you all soon. Of course, as we put a bow on this version of the recap lunch hour, we got tomorrow will be at 1:00. As you know, Fridays in the immediate are at 1:00. That will be changing soon, though, I believe. But just letting you know. You guys are the best. We got multiple podcasts coming. We got the Bulls podcast coming. That's coming up later today. We have a White Sox podcast. Me and Jonathan Hood pairing up for that one. That should be fun. We'll have the recap rush hour as well. And then check out for content. I'll be dropping the new prediction video tomorrow on the channel, et cetera, et cetera. A couple more here before we go. Caleb Williams is going to be the 6th starting quarterback that started their first playoff game to lead this team to a Super Bowl. When's the next intercepted coming with KB? TBD. He kind of dictates from here. We had him on the show on Tuesday to offset the intercepted episode. I think they are so locked in at the playoffs, Eric. We're just kind of letting him feel it up. You as well, Phil. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Appreciate the hell out of all of you guys. We do it every single day. Tomorrow I'll be with you at 1 p.m. here on the channel. Have a great rest of your day. Try to get outside. I know it's cold, but it's good for you at the same time. I'm Guff. It's the Recap Lunch Hour. It's always brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Order.hooters.com if you want to have it delivered straight to your office, your door, or you want to slide by and pick it up. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. It's the Recap Lunch Hour, 72 plus hours away, folks. Take that.